Hey y'all, Fun Coach Tamika here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we will discuss why your child argues with you and what you can do about it. So let's get into it. Proverbs 29:15 says, "The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame." Now remember, the rod means guidance. We don't hit our children around here. So this verse means guidance and correction gives wisdom. If you do not guide and correct your child, they will bring you shame. So I want you to think about that for a moment. When your child argues with you, how do you feel? Do you feel excited and happy about it? Or do you feel some shame? Again, no judgment here. PTSD, parents trying to stop dysfunction. That's what we doing. So now let's get into it. Why do they argue with you? One day, my oldest daughter was getting my grandson ready for the day. She told him to put his shoes on, and he said, "No, I'm not putting my shoes on because I want my toy." And then she said, "Well, I'm not giving you your toy until you put your shoes on." So then the arguments start. Of course, you know what happened next, right? Full-fledged meltdown. Kicking and screaming, "I want my toy!" Because all he heard was that he was not getting his toy. Me and my daughter have this nonverbal cue where if she needs me to help her step in, she'll give me the look. So she gave me the look. I stepped in, got on his level, looked him in the eye and said, "Why are you crying?" He says, "Because mommy won't give me my toy." So then I asked him, "What did mommy tell you about the toy?" Because I wanted to know what he heard her say and what he understood. He said, "She's not giving me my toy and I just want it." So I asked him again, "I understand that. However, what did your mommy tell you about giving you the toy?" He said, "Put my shoe on first." So then I asked him, "Okay, so have you put your shoes on yet?" He shook his head and he said, "Okay, Mimi, I'll put my shoes on, then I can have my toy." I responded and said, "Well, I'm not sure. You have to ask your mommy." Because I never want to make a promise to override what mommy probably already said to herself. Like, I'm not giving him this toy, and then here it is, I'm telling him yes. So I said, you have to ask your mommy. So like I explained to her, your child argues with you because you feel guilty for not meeting an emotional need on the front end. So now when your child triggers you and demand to meet it in an unhealthy way, on the back end, you comply. You actively engage in a power struggle because your inner child feels out of control. And then now your inner child and your literal little child are arguing, adding a lot of emotional pressure and ruptures in the relationship. And you're piling on more blame, guilt, and shame. Setting and maintaining healthy boundaries is the only way you stop this cycle. The boundary is you take care of yourself emotionally so that you have the capacity to take care of your little human. This way you eliminate guilt, blame, and shame. And when you feel a power struggle arise, you can practice the pause. Because that's the trigger your little human uses to bait you in to get their needs met. I hope this was helpful. Hit the like and subscribe button. Be sure to share with your friends and drop a comment below if there's an annoying behavior that you want to help with. And I'll see you next video.